The following program contains coarse language and mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hi, welcome off the charts. Nikki D.
I'm here.
Welcome back to the show.
I'm back.
We don't know what we're doing today.
I just realized like 10 minutes ago that was 10 to 9, and I was like,
oh
boy.
We're supposed to be doing a show today, and it's kind of coming down to the end of the semester here at Confederation College.
And we're all going crazy.
And they're looking at my mic settings and stuff like that, and we're almost done this semester. Mm-hmm. So that's why today's a gong show and we don't know what's happening in the show. But we're here. We're here. And
we're here to entertain you.
And this is going to be the last show of the year. Whoa!
2014.
Yay. And joining us on the show today, we have the excellent Harry King.
As always.
Not so
again.
excellent.
Not so excellent.
I think it's pretty excellent. and sitting across from him is Alexandra.
The lovely
Welcome
Alexandra.
back to the show, everyone. So, what
Let's
do
talk
you
about
want
some
to talk
Christmas.
about today? Christmas?
All about Christmas.
Christmas
I
is
think
coming.
last time we had a show, it was decorated.
We had this up. It was like middle of November or something. I think the Christmas decorations went up.
We lost our tree, though.
Those are in the control room somewhere, I think. The tinsel on the window's starting to fall down.
It's starting to look like a mess, just like us.
Christmas is falling apart in the pound. But
we are falling apart.
But,
Yes.
we're looking forward to Christmas break, I think.
Yeah, what are you guys going to do on Christmas break?
Sleep.
Nothing.
I'm going to sleep.
All the sleep.
Sleep in every day.
Oh, yeah.
And
shop, of course.
shop till I drop.
Shop. Boxing Day shopping?
Oh, Boxing Day shopping.
What are you going to get, Nick?
I'm going to get
DVDs?
every DVD that I see on sale,
Every-
whether I have it already or not.
You would actually buy like a duplicate?
No, I wouldn't. But there's been a couple
Do you-
times
I
don't
that
know.
forgot which ones I have.
You probably
Yeah,
have some
I-
duplicates in your collection, don't you?
There's a couple for the times I don't remember which ones I have, but I have like a Rain Man memory of the whole
movie.
list of everything I
That's
have. I'll
so
see it and I'm
funny.
like, yeah, I bought that a month ago.
So when
Yes,
you
I
go
have that
Boxing Day and you're shoveling them all in your basket because you're uncontrollable, are you like, oh, I have this one?
Yeah. I know which ones I have and haven't. Even if I haven't watched them yet, I still know I have
How many
it.
DVDs do you actually have? Like, can you?
It'd be cool to do a count.
I
don't know.
I think
There's-
it'd take you a long
Count
time.
them.
Yeah, I'm like stepping around piles of them in my room.
You need to report back to us in 2015.
2015.
After your
DVD
Boxing
I'll
Day
bring
Now,
shopping.
do you
pictures.
get-
I'll bring pictures.
Do you get DVDs for presents? Like, do people give you DVDs and you open them and you're like, oh, crap, I have that one. But you're like,
I would never
Thanks.
buy you a
Thanks
DVD.
for-
because
Yeah.
I buy them all.
well, I've had this conversation
Even like a
with
terrible
him.
one.
I had this conversation with him already. Like, do people even still care about DVDs? Like, I thought Blu-rays are like
Blu-rays are
like the
in.
cool thing. If you ask Steve and Mike, they have a bet right now as to whether or not DVDs are still
Yeah. Oh yeah, they did.
still
say
around
that.
or not.
Yeah.
Steve said that
Steve's
they would
pretty sure-
already be
yeah.
gone.
Steve's
he
pretty
said.
sure that he's going to win the bet.
Really?
Yeah, because Michelle's the only one that asked for a DVD
Like-
in the program.
Do you think DVDs are just gonna like all form of like disc and stuff is just gonna be gone because everyone just downloads it? Or are they gonna come out with something new? Like here's a USB with DVD.
It's going to
on
be newer
it.
and better. But digital is now like iTunes. You know what I mean? If you buy it on iTunes, you get the menu and you get the special features and all that right on your laptop without having to buy a physical disc.
Well, you know what I don't get? If you go buy the Blu-ray now of like a movie that comes out, you get the Blu-ray and you get the DVD.
Yeah.
And
Really?
you get like the digital download copy. It's
It
like,
is
why,
weird, yeah.
Why do I need the the DVD version
Blu-ray and
when I'm
the
buying
DVD?
DVD? Like,
It is odd. I only have a couple of those. I don't buy those too often.
No.
Right.
Is it more when it comes with like all three of those?
It is.
well, Blu-rays are more expensive, but
Yeah.
it doesn't seem like there's an extra cost for the ones that have the DVD with them. It's like you're getting that extra DVD. whether
those
you
are
want it or
about
not.
30, 35 bucks.
Holy
Where the
man.
Blu-ray is like 25, 30.
Yeah.
And
Well,
a
not-
DVD is usually
they
just
don't
20 bucks.
all do that. It seems to be just like the big movies that come out, or like all the Disney movies.
With 3D ones, you get Blu-ray 3D, Blu-ray, DVD, and digital.
Right,
You get
right,
four different copies
Yeah,
of it.
because I got the Superman and I have Superman on 3D Blu-ray. It's like, if I don't have a 3D TV, this is completely useless to me. But I didn't have the option to not buy that.
Have any of you guys ever watched anything on the new 3D TVs?
Not on TV,
No.
just in theaters.
The theater, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Weird. I don't know. I think I'd rather just go to theater.
I
It's
think
big screen.
it's a gimmick.
I don't really like 3D. It makes me feel dizzy when I'm
No,
watching
I
it.
don't like 3D.
When it first came out, it would be like one movie every like 3 months, and you're like, oh, I gotta go see that. It's 3D. Let's go.
And it's every movie
and
now.
now, if you want to go see a normal movie, it's like one every 3 months. And it's like, what?
Yeah.
Like, it's ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
And like half of the movies, if you go see a 3D movie, you can like take off the glasses and nothing has changed. It's not even 3D. There's like the odd effect that you're just like, whoa.
Right.
Well, you have to make sure that you're seeing a movie that was made in 3D.
Like
rather
I went
than-
to see Jurassic Park in 3D when they like redid it, and that was pretty cool.
Yeah.
I like that.
And like
Oh.
Avatar was pretty cool.
Oh,
because,
yeah.
like it was, the whole movie was
Avatar was
around
amazing.
3D,
Yeah.
and they filmed it in 3D, like they were going for that look. Whereas
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I think I saw Despicable Me in 3D, and it was
Really?
just kind of like, why? Like,
I think it was Toy Story 3 in 3D.
Most likely.
I think it came back in like
Yeah, I think
came
I
back to theaters in
watched.
3D for like anniversary.
was
or
And then
something.
you just
Yeah.
take off the glasses and you're like, oh, this is a normal movie that I just paid an extra like $1 billion for.
Yeah.
$3.
silly.
$1 billion to Nikki.
3D movies.
$1 equals $1 billion.
Yeah.
Do you buy seasons or just strictly DVDs?
Well, seasons I will buy those on the day they come out, like regardless of the price, because then it's the whole.
Do you watch the whole thing? Do you buy it and then watch the whole
No.
thing?
No, because I've already seen them on TV,
Oh,
right? When they air
yeah.
each week, I'll watch it.
So then why do you buy it again?
It's just part of the collection then
Like, you
when it
just
comes out. Like last
need to
Tuesday
have
was
it.
The Simpsons. First day I got it. I haven't watched it or
Is-
don't plan on watching it for months.
Is this some kind of like hoarding mentality? Like I
My
just
mom says
need
it's
to have
hoarding.
it,
If
like-
she opens my room, stacks of DVDs everywhere. I have 2 shelves that are full.
Like, do you constantly watch them or you just buy them and you're like, I'll see you in a couple of years?
Well, until I did watch every night until I started college. Then I had no,
Yeah.
and there was
No
no
time to
time
do
for
anything.
anything.
You know what movie I watched the other day? I've been talking about it for the past like month. I got home from work and Gremlins was on TV, and I watched that movie and I was laughing. I was like, I love this movie
Yeah,
so
that's-
much.
That's a
And, like,
classic movie.
Were the Furbies the Gremlins? Well,
The
not
Furbies?
was
I
the
think so.
little guy.
I remember.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
just-
because you're not supposed to feed them or get them wet.
Yeah, they can't get wet. And you
Don't-
can't
don't
feed them after 12.
midnight. After midnight, yeah, or else they turn into like a gremlin.
Those toys were so
Yeah.
creepy.
Yeah.
And like, yeah, it's so funny. The lady's like stabbing this. Like,
Yeah, I remember.
gremlin
I remember
thing.
being
was
a
like,
little kid and
"Holy."
like just being so scared of that movie because I
And-
just didn't
yeah.
understand. Like, why does this
Really?
little cute little guy like turn into like such a
Wait, so they were
monster?
connected?
Yeah, if you
Okay.
get the fur, yeah, I guess so. But the best part is the end of the movie. It's like if a light flickers or you hear something like a noise or something, it's gonna be a gremlin. And I was like,
Yeah, yeah.
did I not get scared? Was I terrified when I heard that? I feel like if I was a little kid and they said that, I'd be like, I'm not gonna sleep again for the rest of my life, probably.
I didn't like that movie when I was a little kid.
I know, I
but
think
we
I
were,
loved
we were
it.
talking about Short Circuit the other day. That was a
Oh,
funny
yeah.
movie from the 80s that I like. Johnny Five is alive.
Yeah.
Johnny Five is alive. Nick is completely
No.
lost
No,
right
I don't
now.
know what you're talking
Harry
about.
Kane
It's like the
is-
only movie I understand.
Nick's
right
like,
now.
who's
I
Bob
don't watch
Marley?
movies.
Is it from the 80s?
It's from the 80s.
Yeah.
It's about this like robot that the army made, I guess. And they're like, oh, let's make some robots to send into the war.
Mm-hmm.
And then like one of them kind of just like goes off its own journey, adventure to like find out like
Okay.
what it is to be human or whatever, I guess.
Sounds
so-
all right.
And his like model number is like Johnny Five. So he's like Johnny Five is the
Model
model.
number Johnny 5. Johnny's a number.
Old
Now
movies are
it's a
so
number.
funny.
It has to be like 2002
And
to recent
2002. And
Did you
up.
ever
for me
watch
to kind of
that?
understand it.
It was a movie about a avalanche, but like sharks came out of the avalanche and would like eat people. And it was. I don't think it's that old, but I was watching it a little bit ago. I was like making fun of it. It was on TV, and my mom was like sleeping, and I'm like, "This is stupid." And I just watched it, and it was the funniest thing. They'd be like snowboarding in the avalanche, and the shark would just come out of the avalanche, or, like the mountain, just.
Was that like that
someone.
Sharknado?
I
That
think
was-
no, the
came out last
Sharknado was
year?
a tornado,
Like-
wasn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sharknado was a
This
But
one's
this is
like-
like the
sharks.
sequel now. It's like
Yeah, maybe because this one they were like in
Sharkalanche.
like they were like coming out of a mountain. It was just like snow. They'd be like walking, and this shark would just come out and like bite their leg off. And I was like, "What is this?
whoa,
This is so funny."
Mind blowing. mind
Yeah.
blowing.
Yeah.
Last week on the show, or not, it wasn't last week. I don't think we did the show
No,
last week. The last show that we did, we were talking about the American Music Awards,
Oh yeah.
and what was the category? It was like best band of the year or whatever, and one of the nominees was one of Alexandra's favorite bands, and they won it.
Yeah.
They won
Remember?
3.
Remember we were talking
They won
talking
3?
What
about.
did they win?
I don't remember.
We were
Didn't they
like,
get-
no, it's going to be Lord, or like it was like, who was the other one for like
I
artist
am
of the
Lord.
year?
I love
Iggy
you.
Azalea was for
Or-
rap
yeah,
artist.
and like
Didn't One Direction get Artist of the Year?
yeah, they
Yeah.
won artist of
Okay.
the year. We didn't even predict that one.
I did. I was in there, and I was
Yeah.
like, "It's gonna be One Direction."
You
and
should've
then
been
you
out
guys were
here.
Talking. I was like trying to tell you guys,
We
like,
s-
no.
Oh no, we knew you were trying to tell us. We saw you.
We were ignoring
And
you.
then as
Jumping
soon as I got
around.
home, their performance was on TV, and it was
Really?
just like
You're like, yes.
Yes.
Let's speak more
the
about
one time I
Direction.
turned my TV on. I don't think I've turned my TV on since I've got TV.
I just watch hockey all the time.
We just had that conversation before the show that we're in television broadcasting,
And we don't watch TV at all.
Like,
I didn't for the 3 years. I didn't have a TV,
yeah.
and then I
Damn.
came into town, and now my mom's boyfriend's like, "I'm gonna take the TV out of the house." And I was like, "I don't watch it," and everybody's like, "Okay."
Okay, I watch the shows that interest me.
I'll just go make my own TV.
Yeah, I'll just
Yeah,
go
that's what
stand
we
in the
do.
backyard with the squirrel,
That's what we do.
shoot some footage,
Yeah, yeah.
make
So,
my own video.
so One Direction were artists of the year. So what does that mean? Like they're the best band ever for 2014?
Yeah,
Or
how
not?
does that
Artist of
work?
20
Who-
Well,
who
but
got
it
to
was-
pick that? Was
it
that
was
like-
But
voted
hey,
on
but it's
by
voted
America.
by the public.
And obviously,
It's not
Where do
voted
you
on-
get to go vote? Like you go online,
Online.
or you call like a
Twitter,
1-800
social
number?
media. all that
Oh,
kind of stuff.
Twitter!
Yeah.
I
Like
should have been
Twitter?
on
Like,
that.
what, did you
So
go to, like,
obviously
hashtag or
fans of
something?
Yeah, you
Them.
gotta hashtag it.
yeah, fans of them
One
obviously
One
are more
of
social.
the
How do they-
awards
how do they-
was a
how do they
hashtag.
tally that?
One of the trends.
Trends.
Like, it can see how many times the topic is tweeted about, so they look and they can just, and that topic was tweeted like for a month straight, and you could see every day that One Direction
Holy.
was always number one top trend because everybody would just like, they just attach
That's
the
all they look
hashtag
at?
to anything. Like, they'd be like, hey man, what's up? Hashtag I vote for One Direction or something.
Right.
Like, everybody would just do whatever they could.
Does
to
it
get those
have to
votes
be
in.
like I vote for One Direction, or could they just put hashtag One Direction? They'd be like,
Well, it's like I vote for like the person, but it's the hashtag for the full thing.
Okay.
Whole thing.
So every time I
Gotcha.
tweeted about something, I'd put that hashtag at the end of my tweet.
So what does this mean for One Direction now? Where do they go from
We're
here?
expecting big things. They
Well,
got
they just had
makeup.
their
Well, they just-
2015 tour that they released tickets for like last month because they just
Are they
released
coming to
their
Canada?
fourth
Do
album.
you think they're going to be artists of the year next year?
I was surprised they won Artist of the Year this year.
Yes. A lot
This
of
is
people.
their
Weren't
fourth
we,
year
Ah.
for being up there for a boy band, so that's kind of a long time.
They've been around
What's
that long.
the typical lifespan of a boy band?
like 3 years.
3 or 4
Backstreet
years.
Boys.
How long
I
is
still
Back-
love the Backstreet Boys.
How long was NSYNC around for?
Oh,
Not even 4 years. It was
Too
like
long.
2 or 3.
Not long enough.
Because then Justin Timberlake left and did his own
JT.
thing.
Well, he had all the talent.
Well, that's because him and Britney
Yeah, because then the
Spears-
other 4 are just kind of are gone.
I don't even remember who the other 4 were.
No.
Didn't they just have
Joey?
like short curly hair and
Joey?
stuff? Yeah, I don't know.
Joey
Can't remember.
Fatone? Something like that?
I
Which
just
one
knew
was
the
Nick
Backstreet
Carter
Yeah,
and-
Sons.
Nick Carter was...
Was Backstreet
no,
Boys.
yeah, Nick Carter was Backstreet Boys.
Doesn't he have a little brother that was
Aaron Carter?
Aaron Carter.
Yeah, he follows me on Twitter.
He's still is Aaron Carter still around?
Yeah, he is.
Still doing stuff?
I-
He has concerts and everything.
Didn't know there was another Carter.
Was it Nick Carter, Aaron Carter that dated Hillary Duff?
Aaron Carter.
I saw a little thing on the internet the other day saying that he still loves Hillary Duff.
Well, who
Hillary
doesn't?
Duff's
doesn't?
so pretty.
Who still doesn't love Hillary?
She like was the
Married
one
to a
Disney,
rich hockey player.
one
Mike Comrie,
Disney
right?
star
Is she
who
married some
didn't-
Comrie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lucky
That's
They
weird.
just had a baby
girl.
too, didn't they? Not too long
Really?
ago. Yeah.
Mike Comrie.
I was reading this thing that it was the only Disney character star that's not
Oh.
crazy hoe.
Whatever happened to Mandy Moore though?
Oh.
She disappeared after a Walk to Remember.
Yeah, whatever happened to her? She's still around? She do
I
stuff?
don't think so.
Yeah, no.
She had her 5 seconds of fame.
Yeah,
Yeah,
she's gone.
literally 5 seconds.
Well, yeah.
I liked her.
Yeah, she
But
was good.
Yeah, she
I don't
just
know what else.
disappeared.
What was she from before A Walk to Remember? See, I don't even.
Charmed?
No idea.
Charmed?
I don't. Saved.
That-
There was a movie
Saved.
on Netflix.
Oh, right. She was on Saved. Yeah.
Saved.
That's a good movie.
I never seen it. I
Oh,
just
you've never
seen her
seen
and
it?
she was like praying.
Macaulay Culkin's in that movie too.
Oh.
It's a pretty good movie. It's
Okay.
It's,
I don't watch
it's-
movies.
It's unique.
I don't watch
I don't
TV.
watch
I don't watch
movies.
movies. I don't know why I'm in this program. Let me out.
Well, we're talking about placements in college right now and where we're going to go after this.
I'm gonna fight Nick.
Oh, you got it straight. You guys want to go to...
Yeah, my backup is her lead
Yeah,
for placement she wants.
and he's better than me. So
But I don't think I'm going to go for that one, really.
good choice.
Yeah. I'll let you have it, Nikki. I'll give it to you.
Thanks. Gingers are nice.
Yes, I could be nice. I don't need a soul to be nice.
I need a soul to be nice.
Where are you going, Wayne? Are you going back to Edmonton?
I don't know what I'm doing.
No. Are you staying here?
Still don't know.
Maybe. Well, I have my apartment's lease until June, so it's like I'm paying money here regardless of where I go.
That's-
Oh, really?
Yeah, so
Why did you sign a lease till June?
because I didn't move in till June.
You knew there was a chance of staying. Oh, okay.
Well,
I don't know how apartment leases work.
Me neither. Free rent.
Yeah,
Free-
exactly.
What are you
Free
doing?
rent.
I have no idea. I haven't heard you talk at all. You don't know.
I know. I'm just not saying it.
Come on, where do you want to go
Secrets
for placement?
always from this girl.
Secrets are no fun.
They're not gonna hurt no one.
Secrets hurt someone.
No, it's just because some people want it too, and I don't want to have.
Oh
to-
wait, you told me.
Yeah,
earlier.
there's competition.
Never mind, I
okay,
got it.
Okay.
Because we all want to go to places.
Yeah, but it's like a
Because we
friendly
all want to stay in
competition.
Thunder Bay.
No,
and
it's
Thunder
not
Bay's
friendly.
this
Friendly
big.
competition.
No, I'm gonna squash them. So I'm not gonna tell them where I want to go because I have every intention of squishing them like a little bug.
You're gonna see them in the interview room.
And
Like,
if we don't hate each other already, we're
They're
about
gonna,
each
I'm gonna
other-
walk
hate
in
each
there and
other
they're gonna be
more.
like, "What?"
I'm
Be
gonna take you
like,
down.
You gotta go walk away and find a new placement. So.
Are you gonna? Oh, you should do. What did you do when we were doing for Shock House?
rap.
That little
I
rap
was
with
just
your
gonna
hat
say that.
thing. Just bust
but
in
we'd
there
have
and
to
be like,
explain it to anybody watching.
Yeah, I'm not going to, but
I don't even remember it.
I would remember
I have a
just
copy
everyone
of it.
being like, all right, no, we don't need to do this.
I was
That's all.
very nervous and I can't speak in public, so I really wanted to position floor directing. So I made a rap about floor directing and why I'd be good for it, and everybody was like,
Everyone who wanted floor directing just sat down and was like, you can have it.
Immediately
Michelle was
dropped
like, are you sure? You can try. You can talk. And everyone's like, no, I'm good. She can have it. It's all hers.
Good stuff.
I was impressed.
"That's because you gotta go big or go home.
yeah,
when you want something."
I've learned a lesson from you.
And when I want something, I fight for it. So
Atta girl.
Yeah, she's pretty vicious.
Yeah, I would never want to compete with you at all.
What about soccer?
Oh, it's going.
Oh,
No, would you compete with me in
soccer though?
soccer?
Like,
I don't know. Are you good at soccer?
I don't know.
are you good at soccer?
It depends who's yeah.
I
Sometimes.
really play soccer. I play volleyball.
I played.
I like to
volleyball,
spike
too.
people in the face.
Oh.
I dominated soccer.
I wasn't good at spiking because I was too short, so
I
I'd
was
just be like my fingertips. I'd be like,
Everybody was like, "Oh man, you should come play volleyball." I'm like,
yeah,
okay.
I would love to
It's
face
fun.
Nikki in soccer.
yeah.
It'd be a great match.
My soccer team's just the boss, and we lose all the
It's
time.
indoor soccer, right?
Yeah, it's indoor soccer, so it's hard to get better.
It's hard to get better.
It's good
Why?
practice.
Why was it hard to get
I
better?
don't know. You play
That's
it
at the trampoline
indoor?
world, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Indoor is like, I like playing indoor, but it's like an hour long, and
Oh, it's so much more intense.
it's so much more
'Cause, like,
intense.
The
There's
ball,
like
the ball
only
doesn't
five.
go out of bounds, so like the game just keeps going.
Yeah, and there's like no offsides, and like from going from outdoor where the field's huge and it's like an hour and a half long, and then going to indoor where the field's small. Like the first game, I turned around and kicked the ball, and it just like went to the goalie, and I was like, oh yeah, I can't kick it that hard, and it was bad. It was embarrassing. We score on ourselves all the time because we just turn around, kick it, and I'll just go right into our net. It's like,
nice.
never fails.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I think we have a game this week, and then we're done. 2014.
Christmas break.
Christmas break.
Everything's winding down because Christmas is
I
coming.
know, it feels nice.
Christmas
5 more
is
days of
coming.
school. That's the only thing I'm excited about.
Everybody got their Christmas shopping done.
No, I know. I don't do it. I don't do it till after Christmas, and I'm like, sorry, everyone. I'll get to it at the new year. It's pretty bad, though.
Yeah.
Who has money, like, right after finals? Everyone just, like, doesn't work because they're studying, and then it's Christmas, and you're like, oh, I don't have a paycheck. I can't buy you anything.
Yes,
I only buy important people presents.
Yeah.
Not about the paycheck.
I'm really
Oh.
looking
I'm
forward
gonna
to
get.
January.
I'm gonna get all the broadcasters something.
Yeah, you better.
Donut.
Yeah, I look forward. It's
Donuts.
gonna be a donut. No, it's not. Gonna be a
Timbit?
Ice cap.
I love
Here, guys,
Timbit.
here's some donuts, but I already ate most of them.
donut. Maybe chocolate. Maybe chocolate.
There was a chocolate Timbits in the editing lab.
Oh,
Yeah, I saw
was
them
gonna
up
say
there.
something, but
I grabbed one.
Oh, what were you
What
gonna say?
were
You
you
can't just
saying?
say it
What?
on
I was
the
thinking
internet.
of Christmas presents, and I was like, oh man, I got a cool Christmas present for someone.
For,
Oh, but obviously
are
you
they
can't
here?
say it.
Uh-oh.
Oh yeah, people watch
They might
this
be
show.
watching.
I don't
When we
know.
go off air.
Are people watching?
I don't know.
We got a view count out there, Master Control. We got 9 people watching.
9 viewers.
9 people. Well, everyone that's watching right now, we
Oh,
hope you
man.
have.
I
A very
feel like
Merry
you could tell the
Christmas.
present.
We can actually
And
count our viewers.
Maybe
on
when
our
we come,
hands.
maybe when we come back next year for the show, we'll find out what this amazing present is that Alexandra has
I'm finding out right away.
sitting on.
They're gonna come on the show and show it off.
Oh, we could do that.
Can you? Is it something you can show off?
Show and tell, Christmas show and
You
tell.
could show it, I guess.
All right. Maybe it's too big to fit in the studio.
No, it's just,
Oh, okay.
it's like,
Too big. Have you seen the studio?
it's more of like,
Candy.
To fit into this studio.
I don't
This
know
studio,
if
yeah.
people will
Doorway.
be here in January.
Through the doorway. Oh, okay.
Interesting.
It might get eaten or something.
It's food.
It might be food.
Food?
It's always
I
the
should
best.
Or
ask
it might
for
get
Christmas.
drinking.
We can't talk about food because I'm hungry. I haven't eaten yet today.
Ooh.
Nick got to go to McDonald's.
Yeah,
Mike
no.
just texted me and he said, I'm 2 of the watchers.
2 of the watchers. Oh!
Shout out to Mike.
Mike is watching the show back home.
Watching it twice.
Oh. So what should we talk about? Now that we know that we have Mike's attention, is there anything that we want to bring up to him
Let's
today?
talk about Pete.
Talk about Pete. Yeah, I never got to see Pete. I never
Me
got to
neither.
go.
Pete was on Awe of the Week, Mike, if you didn't know that.
Yes, Pete was of the
Pete
week.
was my Awe of the Week.
And I guess in one of the music videos, we got to see some of Mike's house too.
Mike's host, yes.
A DVD player, and I heard Mike's got a PlayStation 3.
What?
Somebody told me that. Is that true?
He's ahead of the game. He beats me.
PlayStation
I don't even have
3?
a DVD player.
A PlayStation 3.
Or
yeah.
PlayStation 4.
So they said 3, I think.
3, okay.
But I want to know. I want to know if. I want to know. I guess we got Pete right now on screen for everybody who wants to know who Pete
Do
is.
we?
But I want to know is this PlayStation 3 for video games or is it a Blu-rays?
I don't know.
Maybe.
He's texting me as we're talking, but I don't know if it's a yep for it's just for DVDs or a yep for whatever else we talked about.
Why don't we bring Mike on the show?
Picturing Mike,
I wanted to bring all the
like-
teachers on the show. I thought that would be a
that
fun
would be
night.
interesting.
We
Yeah.
had all 3 of them on
That'd be
and
cool.
That's so funny.
Talk
Yeah, we
about-
should
Mike's
do
pretty
that.
awesome.
talk about
teacher.
how did you end up here at Confederation?
No, let's talk. We need to bring Mike on the show to talk to him about listening to our karaoke.
I got the answer. It's for Netflix.
Oh, okay. So,
Yes.
What's your
Alright.
password, Mike?
Share with everybody.
Good stuff.
Oh, man.
Netflix.
Do you guys
DVDs,
have
Netflix. DVDs and Netflix. Yes, I have Netflix.
I've got
Okay.
actually. I went on to Netflix the other night, and it has a reminder telling me that my credit card is expiring, and I should put in my new credit card information so I don't miss my Netflix
No.
experience.
I want to get the American Netflix.
Yeah, that's supposed to be pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
You're just supposed to like.
my
Change
laptop
stuff.
does it. On Google Chrome, you can just route it through an
Oh,
American
yeah.
server.
Isn't there even like an extension now for Chrome? You just like download the add-on.
That's
and
what
does
it is. It's
for
an
you.
add-on to connect to a server in the States, which connects
Yeah.
to Netflix. Because Netflix doesn't have a country region thing. Just if you go to the US and you go to Netflix, you have the US stuff. If you go to the UK and connect to Netflix, you have the UK stuff. Right? You
I
don't-
think if I watched
I think-
American Netflix, I'd never leave my house.
Yeah, that's my worry. Is that like I'm sure I could figure out how to do it like simply. It's just that if I did, then all of a sudden there's gonna be like all this stuff on Netflix that we don't get up here.
Right.
Yeah.
There's
Yeah.
more TV shows than here, but less movies than here.
Yeah.
I
yeah.
think I like TV shows more than movies.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I feel because movies just they end so quickly, and TV shows there's like seasons, and you can really get into
yeah,
it.
and then like
Not that I have time to get into it,
a
but
sitcom is like 22 minutes, so you can just sit down and watch
yeah,
one.
forever.
You don't have to sit there for 2 hours.
It's quick. Yeah,
Netflix.
movies are long.
Netflix. Movies are long, and we were talking about Inception the other night. That's a long movie.
Have not seen that.
It's one of the only movies I've fallen asleep during.
You fell asleep during? Okay.
I have a
okay.
hard time staying up
Was-
during movies.
Was
so-
this in the theater?
This was not in the.
I've
Okay.
fallen
No.
asleep in the
See,
theater
that
a
doesn't
couple
count. To me,
times.
that doesn't count. Falling asleep at home watching a movie doesn't count because, like, that's.
But I
anybody can
don't.
do
I've
that.
never fallen asleep
You've
watching a movie
you
at
never
home
fallen,
even.
have you ever fallen asleep in the theater watching a movie?
This
I have.
summer.
Did you?
I guess it was this summer. The Godzilla or King Kong? Which one
You
came out?
can't.
Godzilla.
fell asleep during
Godzilla. You
Godzilla?
can't fall asleep during Godzilla.
Yeah,
See, I
big
didn't
action
see
movies.
that.
I don't like big action movies, and
But
there was
it
like
was awesome.
he had already came on screen too. I did this thing with my brother. We read a review that said it takes forever for him to even show up. So we started a timer at the beginning of the movie, and it was like 48 minutes or something before you even see Godzilla.
I don't know. I thought it was
I
good.
thought the Transformer movie took a long time.
Well,
I
that's
didn't-
that's
I don't
like
think I've seen any
that's like
Transformers.
Wall-E. Have you ever seen Wall-E before?
Yeah, I've seen
There's
Wall-E.
like no dialogue
There's
in
no
it for
dialogue.
like the first
I do
half of
love
the movie.
Wall-E though.
Really?
I do love
Yeah.
Wall-E.
Oh, I would be gone. I can't handle that. I can't go to the theater. I can't sit there.
Yeah.
I just like have a mental breakdown.
I think I like
I need to do something.
depending on the movie, like if it's like one of those big blockbusters and I have to see it,
Yeah.
then like that's fun. But I think probably the best part of going to the movies is seeing the trailers.
The
Yeah.
only
Really?
movie I
Yeah.
went to this year was Godzilla. The whole year. That's the only one I went to see, and I was so pumped. I was like, yes. But I want to go next year because of Jurassic Park, the new one's
the new
coming
one,
out.
Jurassic Park World.
And did you ever watch Pitch Perfect?
Yes.
I love that movie.
I just watched it the other day. There's a
Isn't
Pitch
there
Perfect
another
2
one
coming
coming
out.
out? Yeah.
Too good.
Yeah.
But none of them are coming out till June. I'm like, I don't want to wait till June.
They put trailers out a long time in
I know.
advance now.
But sometimes I like, no, oh yeah. Sometimes I'm like watching the trailer and it's like, out tomorrow. And I'm like,
Sweet.
That's,
I'm like, why
yeah.
didn't you tell me that?
It's a
It got
surprise
coming
at
out.
the end of the
And now
trailer.
it's like, it's coming out June 2015. Yeah, 15. And I'm like, no, come on now.
I don't think we really do that, right? Has there ever been a movie that's just been like, oh, it's coming out tomorrow? Like they've
There's
never
been
put-
a
'cause
couple of movies. I don't know if they
they're starting to do that for like albums, like
Surprise.
People like the
Beyonce.
artist
Beyonce's
surprise.
last album, she was like, oh, hey, by the way, I recorded an album. It's coming out tomorrow.
Yeah.
yeah, I like when artists do that
Like,
though.
has that
You
happened
do it
with
with
a
iTunes,
Has that happened with a
'cause-
movie yet?
Actually,
Right.
maybe I like
I don't
the
think so.
surprise more.
I'd rather be surprised.
Then
'cause
I don't have
hate
to wait.
waiting.
Yeah, I'm
It's like, oh my
so
god, 44
impatient.
days.
Oh, yeah.
What do I do for 44 days?
I'm so impatient.
That's what I did with the One
Waiting.
Direction album, is because there was a countdown every single time you logged into iTunes, and it was like seconds. It was like right down to the milliseconds. So I waited for the like 1 minute to take a picture of it to be like, I have the 1 minute countdown.
I can do this.
They must be building up on that hype because they know there's going to be like
Right.
millions of fangirls just like, oh, this album's coming out, and like they
I
just,
didn't
they
pre-order
just
that
want to
album.
build that up, right? Whereas Beyonce or who else? I guess like Nine Inch Nails, he did the same thing too. He's like, oh, by the way, I have a new album and it's coming out in a couple of days. I think didn't David Bowie just do that? I don't know,
I
but like,
think-
but they're well more established artists. and-
Established artists can do it
It's
because
like-
they don't need the time for promotion. People are gonna buy it anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's true.
So cool.
Here it is.
Music. Well, it's good that we got some music in tonight's show.
Yeah.
Tonight's show that was completely off the charts.
As usual.
Very
Oh, we
off
were
the
going to bring the
charts.
chart in for tonight's show and have
have
it
a
sitting-
chart?
Yeah, there's a chart in the studio. I was like, oh man, we should bring
Oh.
this in for the show, and then we can actually like.
Rip it off.
I
some
didn't know
sort of
if
a
you were
chart.
serious or just really tired at the
I
moment.
was serious. I'm really tired. One of my lucid dreams of what could happen.
That's
yeah, you
cool.
haven't had much sleep lately.
Yeah, no, I got some good sleep this weekend.
Yeah.
Now that all the major deadlines are
Music videos are done.
passed. And
Everyone watch
the
Those
last-
music videos.
This is the last week. Last week we got some
This is
tests.
the last week of school.
All the time. Mike, make our test easy.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I'm too worried about the tests.
I'm so worried.
I think it's more some projects that are still having to be
Yes.
handed in this
I've
week.
Yeah.
done all the projects, but I have like 3 tests to study all at once. I got all the reviews for those tests on Thursday, and I have to study for them all. And I'm just
I
like,
only
my
have a-
brain's just like, stop.
I don't have a test Friday. I have a test Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday.
I have a test Monday and 2 on Thursday.
Nick, test. You have a test in
Yeah.
your elective?
Yes, I do.
It's gonna
Oh
be
no,
like-
no,
Did
no,
you?
there's
No, you
test.
missed that one, right?
No, there's no test. It's a 10-minute PowerPoint presentation.
Oh yeah,
PowerPoint presentation on what?
on
Yes.
commercials.
The history of commercials.
Yeah.
So we're gonna play some old-time commercials.
So what was the very first commercial?
Oh, I don't know. I didn't. We're
Did you
We
get
didn't
some
really
from
research
Steve?
it yet.
We've been
We're
researching.
still researching.
We're still
3 months later.
researching. Yeah.
All right. Follow-up question. Most favorite commercial?
Ooh.
Super Bowl
Favorite
commercials.
commercial.
We've only got like a minute, so.
There's a Dairy Queen one with a flamethrower burger, and the guys they like inhale to talk. They're like, "This is so hot," and it's. I think my favorite reaction is when I see someone watch it, because some people will actually like cringe at it. They're like, "I can't listen to it." It makes them. It's like nails on a chalk when you hear someone scratch their nails,
What,
and they get that.
It's just too hot, like that.
The burger's just too hot, so they're like. They say you have to inhale because if you do exhale, it's flames. It's going to be fire.
Last
I'd be
question.
so
Last question for
loving
the
that.
show.
Mm-hmm.
Hotter than the chicken wing last night?
No, it was really hot.
Very dramatic.
I
chicken
never
wing.
tried the flamethrower burger, but I assume it wouldn't be as hot as the chicken wing last night.
No, I don't know. That looked like a pretty hot chicken.
I would have paid to see that.
Anyways, we got to go, guys. Thanks for tuning in for the last show of 2014 on Camp TV.
Have a good Christmas. Have a good New Year's.
Thanks.
And a good Boxing Day.
Thanks to the
Yeah.
crew.
Eat lots.
Drop lots.
Here today, here for the other shows
Give
during the year.
lots.
Well, yeah,
Take
give,
lots. Just kidding.
give and take lots. I'm going to
Thanks.
give. I'm going to give.
Thanks to you guys. And we hope you all have a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye.